Hey, hi, it's me, Flatlander, and I got incredibly wonderful news. I always bring good news. The good news today is that an incredibly brave young man, a student at Brigham Young University, has published a letter in the BYU student newspaper admitting that all of the nonsense surrounding Prop 8 about First Amendment and adoption rights and all of the other nonsense that the Codge Colds people and the Prop 8 supporters promulgated during the campaign was just exactly that. That California Mormons voted for Prop 8 because Mormon prophet Thomas S. Monson told them to vote that way. And also, Mormons from all over the world gave millions and millions of dollars to fund the false advertisements and the lies and all of the nonsense because Mormon prophet Thomas S. Monson told them to. So this is great news, and it's, I guess, a spirit of opening and awakening that Mormons are finally willing to admit that they just do whatever the Mormon prophet tells them to do. That has been a Mormon teaching for the entire history of Mormonism. I got a couple of examples of that for you.
Apostle Robert D. Hales put it quite simply when in a Codge Colds General Conference he taught, "Listen to a prophet's voice and obey." Elder Robert Oakes teaches that unquestioning obedience is a good thing, but that makes me wonder, what about when Codge Colds leaders are wrong? Presidential candidate Mitt Romney's uncle reportedly told a story in which he claimed that if the Mormon prophet tells you to do something you know to be wrong, do it anyway, because that's what God wants you to do. I wonder if he taught that to Mitt. But even if the Mormon prophet is wrong about something, Mormon apostle Dallin Oakes teaches you should never criticize the Mormon prophet, even if the criticism is true.
Well, I just found out that they've taken it down. The letter that was originally available from Kerry Krall on the BYU website, BYU student newspaper website, has now been taken down. Some people think that this smacks of censorship. I do too. Who could possibly have just made a phone call and said, take that letter down, that these independent-minded students and BYU faculty members or whoever would mindlessly follow? One can only wonder. Anyhow, if you haven't had a chance to read this letter, please go to the Moron Church website where you'll find a link to the original letter, including the 2 sentences that were edited or censored out of the original letter that did appear in the BYU universe. Thank you.
This has been a Flatlander production in association with the Moron Church of Latter-day Saints.